Hi, welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza.
I'm
And
Amber.
This is
Amber.
and Amber. And we are still remotely unboxing. We're back after a little break, but we're trying to get books back in the system and back on the shelves because we're hoping to do curbside pickup soon. We don't have a date yet, but we really, really are just raring to go. So as soon as we can, we'll get all of that information out there. In the meantime, we are delivering to seniors in collaboration with the Council on Aging. So if you're over 60, you can get deliveries now, and then as soon as curbside is available, you can even start emailing us now and say, like, I want this book, and we'll make sure that we have it. If it's possible, if it's in the library, we'll do our best.
Yeah, we're still not getting interlibrary loan deliveries. So if our library have it, then you may have to wait.
Yeah, we're stuck with what we have.
But we have some good stuff, as you're about to see. Today's box is just a very random box. We haven't been doing, obviously we haven't been doing unboxings of everything new that we've gotten. So this is just kind of a mixture of some of the things that I thought seemed interesting. And just to say, hi guys, we're still here.
And we have books.
Okay, first one. My Papi has a motorcycle. This is just a super sweet kids picture book, and the author I saw, I did look through some of these, I cheated a little bit. The author, her Papi had a motorcycle, so this is just her experience growing up, and it was just a really happy one. So
I would like to read that.
Yeah, it seemed like a really good book. The next one reminded me so much of you, Eliza. Open Kitchen. It's a beautiful cookbook, and it is supposed to be inspired food for casual gatherings, which is like, if Eliza had a really long middle name, that's what it would be, probably. Like, casual gatherings, maybe? But like, pretty good pictures, made for crowds, just casual. Although an open kitchen, honestly, sounds super stressful. But I guess if you have the right answer.
I have an open kitchen. That's like what I have in my house. It's like the dining room and kitchen are connected.
Yeah. So this book would be perfect for you, basically.
I was thinking it's a really nice time of year, but we can't throw parties.
Right. So we'll have a party eventually at some point. We'll stock up on these cookbooks.
Yeah.
Another cookbook that I thought was super interesting.
Love the title.
Cool Beans. And it's Ultimate Guide to Cooking with the World's Most Versatile Plant-Based Protein. And I did look through it, and it does look like it's strictly vegan and vegetarian. I didn't see meat at all.
We've been eating a lot of vegan and vegetarian at my house lately, and so beans are like so key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, lots of cool pictures. What we've come to expect from cookbooks. This I just thought was so interesting. Do you remember, Eliza? This person put out another book, but it was more about like the planting of flowers and things, and the cover looked very similar to this. What was it called?
I think that's from a local publishing company that always does a nice job.
Chronicle Books?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I
don't know, but the pictures are beautiful, and it basically shows you how to arrange flowers according to season and what's available.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
I love flowers. That's a really good present for someone.
I know. This random book, we got 2 of them.
That seems like an error.
Maybe it was an error. It's also more of an adult read, I think, for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. But, you know.
People like Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Wars is in. Oh, so we got some fun graphic novels.
Ooh, yay!
Nat Enough by Maria Scriven. And I don't know that I recognized her name. But it's kind of a thick graphic novel. Looks fun.
Yeah.
Another fun one that I thought of your kids for, Eliza. Clyde. It just looked like a super, super silly. And it's Jim Benton, who's done a bunch of stuff, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but just like
odd.
Yeah. Just like a really funny, grumpy looking bear.
So grumpy.
Yeah. But like a younger graphic novel.
Yeah. Frozen 2. We have watched that.
And we have 2 copies of it. Did you guys like it? Did your family like it?
I don't feel like I don't like to be negative about anything because like I feel like people are gonna want this no matter what.
Yeah.
I would say my husband and I were kind of bored, and I actually didn't technically finish watching it, but my kids were really into it and they really liked it, and that's the important thing because it's for kids, right?
Yeah.
I thought the first one was better. I mean, I guess that happens a lot. So
I personally thought that the first one was better, but yeah. Kids just want Frozen 2. They want more songs to sing, and they definitely deliver more songs. So
I have to say, I started out being a little irritated by Olaf, and then by the time I left, my favorite thing was like his ongoing existential crisis. That was just cracking me up. So,
oh yeah.
That was the best part.
I pulled this because I thought it was really interesting, and there weren't a ton of holds on it when I processed it. Conjure Woman. It's a mother and daughter with a shared talent for healing and conjuring curses are at the heart of this dazzling first novel, and it takes place before and after the Civil War in the South.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The author is Afia Atakora. And so I guess this is like her debut novel.
I love trying debut novels. Like,
Yeah.
you guys like, you know that they're not just resting on some past novel. Like, it's got to be good to get out there these days.
Right. Speaking of someone who has a lot of past novels, Linda Howard and Linda Jones, 2 Lindas, after Sundown, 2 guarded hearts in a battle for survival. Tennessee, maybe. Former soldier, panic spreads, cut off from the outside world. Sounds very dramatic.
I like that they are co-writing a novel together and they're both called Linda. I wonder if they call each other like Howard and Jones.
And they both live in Alabama, so it was probably an easy collaboration. I don't know. But, I don't know if you've heard of this. I mean, I'm sure that you've heard of it. Things in Jars. Do you know? Can you think of anything about it?
It has a compelling title.
So I'll read the blurb, which actually sounds very interesting. Victorian London comes to life in this spellbinding mystery as an intrepid female sleuth wades through a murky world of collectors and criminals to recover a remarkable child. It just sounds like there's so much. Like, you don't really know what it is, but there's so much.
Yeah. I think, and people are really into Victorian London, so I think this will be.
And she wrote Himself and Mr. Flood's Last Resort. So, I don't know. I like the cover. It has a really interesting premise. I pulled this one because we got this, which is the first in this little series, Dead as a Door Knocker. It's a house flipper series. So someone who flips houses. It's like a murder mystery, maybe a cozy mystery. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more cozies because we're doing the senior delivery now and I'm getting a lot of requests.
Yeah, so we got this and then we got the second one in the series also.
I don't want to deliver something to somebody and have it turn out to be like super, super violent or like, you know, like if they just ask for like a nice mystery. I
really like cozy mysteries personally, and anything with a cat on it to me says cozy.
Yeah. And the food ones too.
Yeah. The food ones.
I just love the covers.
Okay. Next we have Howard's End. It's based on the E.M. Forster novel, which I'm not familiar with.
I believe that I read it a long time ago. I don't really remember.
It's British. 2 independent and unconventional sisters and the men in their lives. So it's a story about that. It sounds very British. So
maybe I should look again. Maybe I would like it now. If I read it when I was younger, I might not have appreciated it.
Yeah. Then we have the I pulled this because it was another book one in the Enchanter's Child series, I guess, called Twilight Hauntings.
Ooh, this is like a middle grade.
Yeah, like it looks really fun. There's Alex has a set of enchanted cards. When she flutters her fingers above them, the cards come alive and create moving pictures of what is now and what is yet to come. But enchantment is illegal in her city. So like very fantastical, right?
If your kid is at home and you were like, just read a book, go off the television computer thing, read your book.
One adventure. Yeah, this seems like, so if you have any readers of that age or anything, shout out. We're going to list all of the books titles in the video.
Or if you're an adult who just temporarily wants to, exit reality.
Yeah, hey, hi.
We don't judge.
Speaking of adults who may want to exit reality, we have a few teen books. I specifically pulled these ones because they seem pretty cool and I like the covers. This one is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu, and she's done a bunch of others, I believe. Oh yeah. She did Legend and some others. She's
mega popular. I really love that cover. I'm just so into it.
The Mozart Family.
The Kingdom of Back. Map.
I am the sister. Oh, it says I am the sister, the other Mozart, and her story is mine. This is like musical, born with a gift for music.
So confused.
So, Mozart's sister, I guess? It's fiction.
I thought it was going to be fantasy. Doesn't it kind of look like fantasy?
It does. Yeah.
Someone's going to have to read it and report to us. Tell us what happens.
It does have magic in it. It says that it has magic.
Okay.
As most young adult fantasy novels do. I don't know. Havenfall. This is another super cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is safe haven between 4 realms and the girl sworn to protect it at any cost. So girl power, 4 realms.
I like realms. I like the cover of that one too.
Ooh, hidden deep.
Mountains.
It says hidden deep in the mountains of Colorado lies the inn at Havenfall, a sanctuary that connects ancient worlds. This sounds really cool. This sounds like, yeah.
I like fantasy that mixes like the real world and another world.
Yeah, because you can actually kind of imagine like where it is and what's happening. Okay, cool. All the Stars and Teeth by Adalyn Grace.
I know we're not supposed to judge books by their titles, but I think that there's gotten to be a sort of a naming pattern in teen books, and this definitely feels like they're pushing it a little bit. But that doesn't actually mean anything, because lots of times the author isn't even like the person who necessarily names the book. So, and the cover's cool.
Yeah, they're listing a bunch of stuff on the back, but I can't tell if those are previous novels or if they're...
I can't read it, it's all blurry.
Sorry, it says princess, pirate, stowaway, mermaid. The crew makes the queen.
I think that's like a blurb, like princess, pirate, stowaway,
mermaid. I guess that sounds like really confusing. Like there's a lot going on. There's something about a princess of an island. She's training to be the
like a marketing meeting where the like presenter is like, just think, princess, pirate, stowaway.
But it could still be really interesting.
You want the book to be exciting.
Right. So if anyone reads this, let us know if this was accurate. Yeah. And then one last book. I just really loved the cover and how they did the lettering. Wicked as You Wish.
Ooh, yeah, totally. Plus it's like really like an intriguing title.
And it says that it's book 1 in a series called 100 Names for Magic.
And it's got like a little bit of a romantic element, Wicked as You Wish.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't know. Okay. So it says many years ago, the magical kingdom of Avalon was left desolate and encased in ice when the evil Snow Queen waged war on the powerful country. So is it, maybe it's pulling in other, like other already known fantasy realms, maybe?
Oh, okay, yeah. I like that.
I don't know.
Stories we already know.
Yeah, and I guess this author, Rin Chupeco, wrote the Bone Witch trilogy, which I'm not familiar with, but.
I've heard of it.
So, yeah, I mean, that's
fun.
an empty box.
These
There are
all
lots
looks like I just want to try them out.
I know. Well, it's been fun. Anything else to say?
Just I'm sad now that there are no more books coming.
I mean, there will be more books coming.
Oh, I just meant there are no more coming out of your box right now. But yeah, there will be more coming into the library.
And we're still doing kindness rocks. So if anyone wants to paint a kindness rock and drop it off at the library, we're keeping them up on the steps now after we waterproof them. So
we're actually doing a lot of stuff. We're also doing letters to a stuffed animal. If you can have a kid or an adult, I guess, if they want to. It might be a little odd, but you can write a letter to the stuffed animals at the library because they're kind of lonely. They're there by themselves.
And do you just go onto our website or our Facebook page to see that?
The Facebook page. You have to go on the Facebook page.
Okay. Facebook. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because Hannah updates the Facebook page and I update the website. So go Hannah. It's on the Facebook page.
Okay. So I guess we're done.
We're done.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Amber.